everyone, my name is DTV Dewey and welcome back to another episode of the Las Vegas Venom Expansion League franchise series where we finally find ourselves actually part of the NBA playoffs. I hope you guys are ready for this one. We will be facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder in this episode. We will be seeing all of the games, so hopefully we can advance past the first round into the semifinals of the Western Conference, but it's going to be a tall challenge as the Thunder have one of the most star-studded starting fives I think I've ever seen, and complemented by a deep bench with players like their 10th or 11th player are as good as some of our starters, and so it's definitely going to be a tough challenge for us. A good learning curve for the Venom. Hopefully we can pull the upset, but you never really know. Usually the better team ends up winning in these types of scenarios. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited to hop into these games. I hope you are as well. So yeah, not really much else to say going into the games. Let's check out the rotation quickly. Obviously, Henderson, Vassell, Bazelis, Christian Wood, Robinson, Miller, Braun, Washington, and Roddy. I don't really have a reason to change this rotation. It looks pretty good for me. I think the only things I might do is give a few less minutes to Washington and Braun and just focus more minutes on our better players, since it's gonna be tough for us in general to just match up with them. So our better players are gonna have to do most of the lifting, but let's see what we can do. We're gonna hop into game number one and get it started. Game number one, and the Venom currently hold a 6-point lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder, but we have seen ourselves give up leads of this size before as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander catches the rebound, gives it up to Miles Bridges, and Vassell will corral the rebound. Our starting five out on the court right now: Scoot Henderson, Mitchell Robinson, Matas Bazelis, Devin Vassell, and Christian Wood, as Mitchell Robinson goes to the free throw line with a foul. Chet Holmgren, Miles Bridges, DeMar DeRozan, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Josh Giddey for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Here's Holmgren.
Holmgren up top. Obviously, have not seen him play in the regular season for the NBA yet in his real-life career, as Giddey misses the layup. 3 of 12 for Giddey thus far, as Vassell has it. Giddey playing him tough. Vassell inside the free throw line and misses a wide-open shot.
When you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Shai inside, knocks it down.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
Scoot Henderson matched up against Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll give it up to Robinson. Robinson inside, finds some room. He'll slam it through. And that's certainly a way to handle that. The Venom. And looking like the more aggressive team in terms of attempts, as Holmgren gets inside position and lays it home.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Devin Vassell has struggled thus far, gives it up to Robinson. Robinson down low, goes to the post hook, knocks it down from about 10 feet.
Oklahoma City trailing.
7-point lead
Outside Giddey
for the Venom. They look to steal game number one as Vassell picks up his 5th foul.
Contact while he was going up. It's on Devin Vassell.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle.
This is the second.
Low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Bazelis with it. Now Vazilis going to the hook shot. What a shot by Vazilis.
He's making up for it now.
Using the size advantage, and Henderson will strip Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Henderson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Henderson now pulling it out.
Pass to Wood. Here's Henderson.
Now give it up to Vassell.
Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson.
Now Vassell off the screen, finds some room, misses the shot.
With a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 7.
118-110. Gilgeous-Alexander driving inside. The layup is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Great concentration through the contact.
Vazilis inside. That one's good.
Yep, that one goes.
Such confidence.
Just using that size advantage over his matchup.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander jacking up a three. That did not drop.
Sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think
two young teams, both somewhat inexperienced in terms of playoff success.
Here's Vassell.
Venom obviously have seen no playoff success. Henderson outside, 3 on the shot clock, has to find some room, pulls it from 3. What a shot by Scoot Henderson. 31 for Henderson. He is not afraid of the stage whatsoever. We saw that last season in the play-in tournament. As Gilgeous-Alexander fouled on the shot by Henderson. That'll be 5 on him, and it's lucky it wasn't on Vassell.
What a promising future.
It's looking more and more like the Venom are going to steal game number 1.
He can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Here's Henderson. To the middle.
Henderson feed inside to Robinson.
Here's Robinson.
Now Robinson fouled by Holmgren.
Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive
He makes
end.
both
Great
free
job
throws.
drawing the contact.
56 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball.
Jai Gilgeous-Alexander cannot knock down the floater. The Venom are going to steal game number 1 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just a matter of by how much.
Pass to Henderson.
Currently with an 11-point lead, Henderson working on DeRozan. Inside, that shot rolls around, doesn't fall.
He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And the layup is good.
Dosunmu will lay in a meaningless basket.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Henderson.
Henderson will dribble it out. The Venom will take game number 1, 127 to 116. We'll see if they have what it takes to steal 2 on the road. Chet Holmgren and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way with 25 points and 24 points. Miles Bridges with 19. Josh Giddey struggled from the floor. Looks like he got plenty of free throw attempts. Obviously 8 of 9. Only 3 of 12 from the floor. DeRozan with 13. So they're starting 5 leading the way for them. Pokashevsky with 8, Dort with 7. Nobody else really doing much for them. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Scoot Henderson, Devin Vassell, both playing almost 40 minutes, 33 points, 24 points. Christian Wood with 21, Vazilis with 14, Mitchell Robinson with 13. So both starting 5s, leading the way in the scoring department. Ty Washington with 10, Leonard Miller with 7. David Roddy with a lot of minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. 1 of 7 from the floor. Not the best, but like to see him getting out there. Christian Braun, 2 3 and 4 for him. So solid games all around for the players involved. This game going a bit more as expected. The Thunder find themselves with a 14-point lead, 4 minutes left. Venom,
a screen on Henderson.
Christian Braun in the game
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey.
as the only non-starter. Trying to get some three-point shooting out there. Getting to Gilgeous-Alexander matched up against Henderson. Bridges knocks down a 3. Can't have that.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Las Vegas trails by 17.
120-103. That's a 17-point lead. 3.5 minutes left to go as Christian Wood will knock down a shot.
And it's Henderson in at the point.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Where's DeRozan?
Thunder certainly did not want to find themselves down 0-2 in this series at home.
Passes to Bridges. DeRozan in the corner.
DeRozan in the corner, driving inside, puts up a shot. That's no good. Surprising for DeRozan.
9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Usually money from that mid-range area. Scoot Henderson putting one up. That's no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
Shy Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll get fouled by Henderson. That's 3 on him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
This is the first.
And Las Vegas making a change here.
Miller will check in.
No good at the stripe this time.
Potentially better rebounder, just
Normally,
as
he
good
sinks all of
three-point
his free
shooter.
throws. The defense got lucky there.
Now here's Vassell.
Venom need quick baskets. Doesn't necessarily have to be threes, but if it is threes, that would be exceptional as Scoot Henderson knocks down a 3.
13 points here in the second half alone.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things
Defense
simple
for
on
the Venom
offensive
needs to be
side.
strong
Now
down the
here's
stretch.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Thunder trying to use as much clock as they can. Gilgeous-Alexander found an opening and he'll drill that shot.
Got 22 points.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA
Sell
can
to
just
Miller
take
in the
over
corner.
offensively.
It's Miller on the wing. DeRozan defending.
Now Miller
Miller up on top.
drawing some attention. Gives it up Vassell, wide open for 3. He'll knock
And
it
Miller
down.
gets the assist. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from
Shy
three-point
Gilgeous-Alexander,
range,
that
keep it
shot's
going.
no good.
It's always
Tipped.
good to kind of pile up the points
Rebound to
quickly.
Robinson.
Trying to find
Henderson
gets it
inside.
down.
That shot's no good. Tried to rush it.
Two single digits. The Thunder leading by 11.
Needed that one to go down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now Alexander again trying to force the issue.
Henderson's got 10 rebounds.
I mean, I
here
don't think
tonight.
it's going to matter. They have an 11-point lead with a minute left. That's almost insurmountable. Especially when you're taking this much time off the clock.
Now here's Vassell. Giddey defending. Shoots.
And Vassell just forces up a terrible shot and he'll knock it down.
Vassell's
He is
got
on
30
fire
points.
right now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the inside.
Venom fighting back. Bridges going to put the nail in the coffin.
You can sense that these fans
You could not allow them to score any more points. He wanted to have a shot.
Always nice to perform like this, especially in
This
front
wasn't
of
in the
faithful
cards.
home
The Venom going to drop this
Now
game.
here's Henderson. Back to Wood. Out to Miller. Takes
Miller
the three.
outside taking the
And
3.
another
He'll knock
three
it
for
down.
Las Vegas.
Look at
8-point
Wood
lead
finding
with
ways to
23
contribute.
seconds. It's
Sees
not
an
going to
open
happen.
man and drops a dime.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Thunder will dribble it out. They will even up the series at 1 game apiece.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Henderson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
They take the victory here, 124 to 116. Miles Bridges, DeMar DeRozan, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Josh Giddey leading the way with 20-plus points each. Chet Holmgren with 15, 5 blocks for him. Just an absolutely impressive performance by the Thunder. The Venom with Vassell leading the way, Scoot Henderson, Christian Wood, Bazelis, Mitchell Robinson. So it is a battle of the starting fives as Leonard Miller, David Roddy, Conchar, nobody else really doing much. Really, the starting fives are what's deciding these games, and it's just a matter of which starting five has the better night. And we'll see if we can get game number 3.
Here's Henderson. And Oklahoma City.
Game number 3 is not our time to shine as
out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Henderson gets it swatted and back to Vassell, but the Venom are down by 20. Henderson on the back cut, gets it fed to him, and he'll jam it home so that they're down only 20. 3.5 minutes to go. Down by 20, not looking great for our chances to go up 2 games to 1 as Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing through our defense.
For the rest of the team. This is a fellow who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling,
now Henderson
the opponent's defensive
blocked
plan
by Holmgren. Gets it back, puts it up. Mitchell Robinson tried to just put it back in, couldn't get it, and steps out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Well, you got to take your defense up.
That wingspan for Holmgren just absolutely massive.
Giddey passes to Bridges. Here's Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. Bridges outside.
And Christian Wood pokes the ball free, and Vassell has it.
Giddey against Vassell.
Venom have to be aggressive on defense if they want a chance to come back.
Wood, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now Henderson off the screen, rising fire, can't get it.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Bridges. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey.
Holmgren to Giddey inside, gives it up to DeRozan.
Deep, Holmgren.
Holmgren launching a 3, that's no good. 22-point lead for the Thunder.
We've got 1:55
They're looking to retake home court advantage. Bazelis on the wing, misses the wide open look.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Giddey against Vassell. Bridges, a screen on Vassell.
Inside, layup is good.
Giddey's got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too. Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as they can take.
Floater in the lane, no good.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow.
And game 3 essentially all wrapped up. Lots of energy in this game, and it's going to be a win for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They
Miles
like they
Bridges making the defense look silly.
It was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And in what could be a series-defining victory, they go up 2 games to 1.
And both teams knew tonight would be important. The winner captures momentum going into Game 4. It's been an interesting matchup.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong
What a feed by Robinson to Wood. Impressive.
Afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Christian Wood will knock down the free throw.
Checked in for Bridges. Lou Dort comes in for DeRozan. And it's Walker in for Giddey.
It's really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes one from 10 feet.
Gilgeous-Alexander missing that shot. Not going to really matter. 23-point lead for the Thunder. They're going to win this one.
To the paint.
Vassell inside, layup is good.
On the layup.
It's nice they
Makes
found their
it look
rhythm
slightly
here, but
better.
the clock is just not their friend.
Just
Now
a
they're playing with
case
urgency.
where our guys
They could have done it
potentially
much
aren't ready
earlier
for this
before the
stage.
game was
Did
out of
steal
reach.
game number 1, but the Thunder have struck back with 2 in a row.
Outside
We'll see if
Gilgeous-Alexander.
our guys have what it takes to take game 4 and force this to a pivotal game 5.
And so
As the Thunder
Oklahoma
take the
City
victory,
takes
130
this
to
one.
109.
Good
Let's
margin.
check out the
And this is
stats.
a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after
Bridges, Gilgeous-Alexander, DeRozan, Giddey, and for the first time, a non-starter Pokashevsky leading the way for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren also chipping in with 14 and 18, so not like he was a bad player tonight. For the Venom, Devin Vassell again leading the way, 28 points. Christian Wood, 26. Scoot Henderson, 20. Nearly played the entire game. David Roddy with 10. Leonard Miller with 9. Basilis really struggled, 2 of 14 from the floor today, 0 of 7 from 3. Can't really win when that's the case. Ty Washington, only 3 minutes of playing time. I mean, if with Scoot Henderson playing almost the entirety of the game, that makes sense. Just crazy to see. We'll have to see if we have what it takes to get a victory in game number 4, push this to game 5, where we need to win in order to maintain advantage. And the Venom certainly responded. A 40-point lead at the moment with 2 minutes to go. They came out looking to be aggressive right away. Scoot Henderson. What a pass, gives it up to Wood, and he'll be fouled on the shot, going to the free throw line.
this man just
Misses
can't
the
hold
first.
it. Now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Several teams changing it up here. And he can't hit the
0 of
second.
2 from the line for Christian Wood.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lonnie Walker knocks down a 3.
And it's Walker in at the shooting guard.
John Conchar checking in.
Harris outside. Passes to Henderson. Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Conchar. Just
Conchar
5
up
to
top.
shoot.
Screen by Baldwin. Conchar, mid-range jumper, no
Shot,
good.
No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And entering the final
Venom are going to
countdown,
tie it up.
game 4,
2 games
effectively
apiece going
decided
into
here,
a
as this
pivotal
is
game
just a
5. We'll
tremendous
see what happens in that one as Shai
Good
Gilgeous-Alexander
times
is
this season, turnovers
fouled.
have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece. Just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Henderson. Put a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Henderson on the drive,
Henderson.
inside,
And he
that's
can't
no
stop the run
good.
as he misses.
Good defense
Out of
by
character
Holmgren.
for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Walker the pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with
Now
it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that one's no good. Got his own rebound. Kick out to Walker, who knocks down the 3-point shot.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Henderson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wood with the screen for Henderson.
Now Henderson, he'll try to pull up from 3. That's no good.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Walker. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander inside, knocks down a shot.
This run, you
Gonna be a
wonder where
24-point victory as the Venom will dribble this
Well, the
out.
question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Henderson with
The
it.
Venom will tie it up at 2 games apiece, heading back to Oklahoma City. They take this one 120 to 96. Let's check out these stats. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was basically trying to carry the team on his own tonight. Couldn't do it. The rest of his compatriots, low teens. Meanwhile, for the Venom, David Roddy with 25 points off the bench. What a performance. 8 of 11, 7 of 10 from 3. Wish I could have seen this. 4 rebounds, 5 stocks. Excellent performance by him. Love to see that. Scoot Henderson, 25, 8, and 7. Christian Wood with a double-double. Devin Vassell and Bazelis with low teens. Mitchell Robinson, Braun with 10 each. Impressive stats by our guys. Conchar, Baldwin, Harris, and Miller doing basically nothing in their minutes on the court. But yeah, definitely love to see this from David Roddy. We brought him in. He's already impressive, and we'll have him at least for next year as well. So we'll see what he turns into, but that's an impressive stat line in a playoff game.
Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's
yet
DeMar
again,
DeRozan. Then there's Holmgren.
another blowout in
and it's
back-to-back games.
Position. That's the lineup out there
136-111 with 2.5 minutes
Here's
remaining.
Henderson.
The series
Pass
is
to
tied
Baldwin.
at 2 games apiece.
Now Robinson.
And the Venom are looking to
If he
take the
hadn't
lead
fouled out, they may have pulled
as
him
Chet
anyway.
fouls
This
out of the
is
game.
over. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
For your Thunder, Alexei Kokoszewski.
Here's Henderson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Baldwin. Vassell outside.
Baldwin to
Down to 5 on
Vassell.
the shot clock.
Now Baldwin
deep
gonna
three-point
launch a
range.
3 from deep 3-point range.
Baldwin's
That
shot
doesn't
is
drop.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so
Thunder
maybe just a
struggling
step too far.
to
Now
put
here's
us away
Gilgeous-Alexander.
as Gilgeous-Alexander
And
lays it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
Shai at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment, has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that
Now
fight.
Vassell goes
Love
to the
aggression
fadeaway
at the rim
hook
when they're
shot.
trying to claw back into
He'll
the
knock
game.
it down.
And just totally
Impressive from
relentless,
Vassell.
only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Dort. Beyond the arc.
Kokoszewski launches a 3. That's no good.
That's
That
no
rebound
good.
fought for and collected by
Kokoszewski's gone
Bazelis.
2 of 5 tonight.
25-point
Pass to
lead.
Henderson.
Now Bazelis. Layup is
1:19
good.
left to play in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now
Gilgeous-Alexander
here's Gilgeous-Alexander
looking for an opening.
from the line.
Down by 27. He'll
No
miss
good.
that one.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be
Henderson
active in the
inside.
mid-range
That
area.
layup is
Defense
good.
gets away with one there.
142-113. The Venom have just been knocking down
Love that the guys
everything.
are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the
Rosen,
rope.
free throw line jumper
And
is
it's
no
DeRozan
good.
missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Baldwin. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Here's Henderson.
Catch and shoot 3. That's no good.
It's all from three-point range. Here's Oklahoma City now. DeRozan with the ball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock. From the high post, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Like to see
Gilgeous-Alexander knocking down a shot.
More consistent from there.
And the Venom will dribble it out as they'll take the series lead 3 games to 2, winning 142 to 115.
And with this win,
We'll see if they can
piled
put them
on the
away on
pressure.
their home
They
court.
only need
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Miles Bridges leading the way for the Thunder. Nobody else coming along for the ride. Disappointing result for a team with so many star-studded players that only 2 of them were able to have effective games. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Matas Bazelis with 53 points. Christian Wood 21, Scoot Henderson with a 15 and 14. Big double-double, near triple-double. Devin Vassell with 15 points. Patrick Baldwin 9. Dylan Jackson with 9. David Roddy with 2 and 5. Did not have a massive game like last time. again. But Bazilis, wow, what a performance by him. Love to see that. 85-95, 10-point deficit for the Venom in game number 6, where they are looking to eliminate the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I thought we would watch a little bit more of the elimination game as Henderson launches a 3. That's no good. Getting our first look at David Roddy as an actual player on the court. Gilgeous-Alexander's step-back jumper is good, pushes the lead to 12.
Alexander making the mid-range look effortless right there. There is no doubt this guy is a 3-level scorer.
Now here's Henderson.
Henderson now working against Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to free himself. Driving, layup is no good, and Pakashevsky with the rebound.
Pakashevsky's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Dosunmu launches a 3. That one's no good. DeRozan inside, got his rebound, puts it back up and in. The Thunder just trying harder for this game right now.
Resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
David Roddy.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas.
Over to Robinson.
Robinson
Hand it off to Henderson.
Shot clock at 6.
Henderson feed to Robinson is deflected. Bazilis catch and shoot 3. No good. Robinson fighting for the offensive board, and he got it. Henderson launching for 3. That's good.
The Thunder lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Henderson.
Boy, as we
desperately needed that 3 to drop. 11-point lead for the Thunder. Out to Dosunmu, wide open for 3. That's too open. You can't give him that.
Not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now Henderson feed inside Vassell. Vassell off the glass. Can't get it to drop. Dosunmu the rebound.
He's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots.
Bridges tried to force one.
Completely bothered.
Las Vegas trails by 14.
Venom need to do a better job of being selective about their shots, and they need to hit their open shots.
Pass to Vassell.
Now Vassell.
It's Henderson on the wing.
Henderson outside. 4 on the clock. Henderson forcing up a shot. That's good. With a man in his face, he knocks it down.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's
Dosunmu an open look.
It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Henderson passes to Vassell.
Now Vassell.
We'll
give it up to Henderson. Henderson launching a deep 3-pointer with a man in his face. That was a terrible look. And Dosunmu trying to drive against Henderson, who replaced him as the point guard of this team, and he finds Pakashevsky on the cut.
Pakashevsky has a well-rounded offensive game. Right now he's looking
Christian Wood looking to check back in for Roddy.
Robinson left side.
Now Robinson, he's fouled. That should bring Wood into the game.
That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Wood, he's checked in for
Henderson up top, gives it up Bazilis.
They've got terrific depth.
Here comes Christian Wood.
If there's one spot on the floor where they can
Bazilis off the screen, knocks down the jumper.
Defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room.
Dosunmu spinning past Henderson, and he'll knock down the jumper. Ayo Dosunmu.
That's his killer instinct. Just fanning,
putting it to his former team.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Wood, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Scoot Henderson off the handoff, tries to force a 3. That's no good. Not the best 3-point shooter. And also with a man in his face, doesn't seem like a recipe for success. Now Dosunmu inside, and Dosunmu is taking over this quarter.
And down it falls.
And the lack of
Venom
effort to fight over the
will have to win a Game 7 on the road if they can't turn it around in the last 2.5 minutes.
Hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Henderson.
Now Henderson gives it up. Robinson wide open at the hoop. He'll jam it through.
By Mitchell Robinson reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad
14-point lead for the Thunder.
A little bit of a break.
Here's Dosunmu.
Dosunmu misses that one. Bridges the offensive rebound. Every offensive rebound is not helpful for the Venom's cause.
Now here's Walker.
Walker gets an opening, and that's no good.
Misses the step back jump shot. Las Vegas trails by 14.
Venom need to score quickly on these possessions.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Henderson thought about it. Now driving against Dosunmu. That shot, no good. Got a good look, though. Have to credit him for finding an opening. Couldn't get it to drop, just rolled out.
Now, here's Bridges.
Lonnie Walker on the drive, feed to Bridges. He'll lay it home. That'll probably do it for this one.
17 points for Miles Bridges.
As the Thunder will push it to 7 games.
Coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Thunder.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin.
Bazilis trying to attack hard. Kick out to Henderson. A wide open look from 3. That's no good.
And this series has really been entertaining. Now going all the way to a Game 7. They were able to force it after all.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the fortitude they had coming into this game. They knew they had to win to stay alive, and they did it. And how about in dramatic fashion, going to be one.
Lonnie Walker at the free throw line, buries the jumper.
When you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting
now Henderson
on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Working against DeRozan, has it stripped.
6 to shoot.
Gets it back. And nearly knocks it down, but heavily contested. The Thunder will dribble it out.
And here is Dosunmu.
The Thunder take Game 6, 112-94. It will take a Game 7 to decide this series. And Ayo Dosunmu, who else? Dominating the fourth quarter. 7 of his 18 points came in the fourth quarter itself. 7 and 14, 4 of 5. Miles Bridges, 17. They just spread the scoring out a lot. 7 players in double figures for the Thunder. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Scoot Henderson, Modest Bazilis, Devin Vassell leading the way in minutes, leading the way in points. And efficiency has been an issue for Bazilis in this particular series. Miller has not looked great off the bench thus far, at least in the off. Miller hasn't looked great off the bench in the playoffs thus far. Obviously looked fine in the regular season, but just hasn't carried it over into the postseason. And we'll need big contributions from our guys in Game 7. Hopefully we can get the victory. We enter this Game 7 leading by 17, 121-104, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will cut that to 15.
That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Scoot Henderson bringing it up for the Venom as we look to steal our first postseason victory of a series against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Henderson, feed to Robinson is stolen, and Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive the other way. He'll lay it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is a fellow who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets
121-108.
the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Here's Henderson. Back to Robinson.
Vassell outside, gives it up Bazelis.
Just 5 on the clock.
Now back to Henderson, 5 on the clock. Henderson driving inside, that shot rolls off. Holmgren fouls out on that drive as Henderson goes to the free throw line. He'll knock down the first.
He made sure to get his money's worth on that.
Akashevsky checking in for Holmgren as Bridges will grab the rebound.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Dosunmu.
Ayo Dosunmu, feed to Bridges. Now Bridges fouled on the shot by Henderson. That's his first. Bridges will go to the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Bridges
cuts the lead to 12. 122-110, final 6 minutes. In a game 7 that has been dominated thus far by the Venom. Vassell misses a bunny.
Okashevsky's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bridges.
Bridges inside, getting inside, jamming it through.
And big time right there. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Just an awesome display of athleticism.
Scratching and clawing to try and get back. Henderson, what a shot.
He gets it to go.
32 points for Henderson. He has been spectacular thus far in the series.
Oklahoma City now. A 12-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges, a screen on Vassell. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander gives it up to Bridges. He'll lay it home.
Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's doing everything
124-114.
But I'm not sure his shooting can do it alone.
Henderson off the screen, launches a 3. That's no good. And the Thunder with a chance to cut it below 10 points.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is blocked by Robinson.
Vassell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wood.
Matas Bazelis. Beat up top Vassell. Now Christian Wood, the fall away 3. He tried to put the dagger in the heart.
Almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top.
Gilgeous-Alexander matched up against Devin Vassell. Looking for an opening. Breaking him down.
Pass to Dosunmu.
Kick out Dosunmu. Dosunmu for 3. That's no good. Robinson will grab it.
Dosunmu's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Henderson.
Scoot Henderson. Driving inside. The layup rolls off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Dosunmu.
Ayo Dosunmu off the screen, rise and fire for 3. That's no good.
Wood's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Thunder have not been able to capitalize on any of these possessions while down 10 as Henderson gets inside, fouled by Bridges.
So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Going to the line for 2.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
He'll knock down both free throws as Gilgeous-Alexander will check out and Giddey will check in. Not sure why they would do that.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Dosunmu is not better than Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bridges, a screen on Robinson. Clock at 6.
Akashevsky tried to feed it to Bridges. Now the Venom on the fast break. Vassell, kick to Wood. Wood lays it home.
Wood's got 15 points in just the second half.
Christian Wood coming to play. Our star players showing up in Game 7.
This man, his skills are unlimited.
As Dosunmu dribbles it off the foot of Henderson, he picks it up.
Here's Henderson. Inside.
Robinson inside, layup is good. The Vegas Venom pushing ahead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great
for all
possession.
intents and
Put your
purposes,
best
like
players
we
in a
will win
position
our
to
first
succeed.
playoff series as Dosunmu gets a layup to fall.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality,
It's a pretty even game.
player.
Dosunmu with the steal. 14-point lead as Dosunmu cuts it to 12. They're going to need more of those if they want to come back and win.
Vassell with it. Here's Henderson.
Under 2 minutes, Henderson at the free throw line, forced it a little too early. When you're up this much late in the fourth quarter, you want to take as much time as possible off the clock.
Here's Dosunmu.
Dosunmu again, launches another one, knocks it down. Trying to make it interesting all on his own.
More sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
Wood outside. Pass to Henderson.
Now Henderson. Working against Bridges, pump fakes,
Wood high
now
post.
gives it up.
Just 5 to shoot. Right wing.
Doing the right thing here, using up all of the shot clock as Henderson misses that layup. Final minute, 10-point lead for the Venom.
Here's Dosunmu.
Dosunmu again launches another three. This time can't get it. He was feeling himself. He'd been putting the team on his back, trying to win another game. The craziest part is I think the Venom won 3 road games in this series.
Wood with the screen.
Vassell launches a 2.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they
Akashevsky with the 3. That's no good. That's going to do it. The Venom will dribble it out. They'll take the victory and they will advance to the conference
They
semifinals.
deserve the win.
Vassell outside.
The Vegas Venom win 130 to 120. They take it in 7 games against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Miles Bridges, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and DeMar DeRozan all tried to do their best to get this victory. Just couldn't bring it home at the end. Chet Holmgren fouling out, I'm sure, had an impact on their defense. Josh Giddey with near single-digit triple-double. 7, 8, and 6. That's a lot of categories. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Scoot Henderson, 34 and 13. Christian Wood, 32, 9 and 2. Modest Bazilis, 16, 2 and 4. Devin Vassell with 10 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Love to see that. David Roddy with 13 points. He has been fantastic off the bench. He's certainly replaced the production from Grant Williams admirably. I love to see that. Was a little concerned that we might lose some production, but once I saw him as an option, I loved it. And I think we're in position to potentially advance even as far as the conference finals. We'll see who our opponent is in just a second. Let's go see who we got. And we will be taking on the Denver Nuggets, who have Jamal Murray, Dante DiVincenzo, Keldon Johnson, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. We dominated them in the simulation the last time that we saw them in this the last episode. So who knows? We might end up advancing on against the Phoenix Suns or the Houston Rockets, and we might even have a shot to make it to the NBA Finals. Who can say? But definitely impressive that we were able to take down the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's check out really quickly. I want to check out the playoff statistics for the. Let me look at the per game stats. 26 points per game for Henderson, 19 for Bazelis, 19 for Vassell, 21 for Wood. Certainly what you love to see from your starting players, all of them playing great basketball. Christian Wood and Vassell shooting over 40%. Bazelis struggling from the 3-point line. David Roddy shooting almost 40%. Christian Braun shooting almost 70%. Just love to see that type of production from your bench. Pretty impressive stuff. Obviously, next episode, we will be taking on the Denver Nuggets. We'll see if we have what it takes to advance to the conference finals. I hope you guys are excited. I certainly will be. Yeah. If you guys have not already, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you're notified whenever a new episode gets uploaded. Definitely appreciate everything that does for the channel. Slowly growing, but we're definitely seeing more growth recently, and hopefully that continues as more people find us and, you know, like the content, stick around for it, and hopefully you're excited for the future. I know I am. I know I certainly am excited for the future of this team, and hopefully we can win our first NBA championship this year. That's going to do it for me with this one, you guys. Again, my name is The TV Dewey, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.